Hey guys, Casual Gamer 84. Welcome back to the game room. We're almost to Christmas. We are almost there. We're getting very, very close. Um, it's Monday, so I'm gonna do a regular pickups video for you all today. Um, I managed to get quite a few things without even trying. So if you want to see what I've picked up in December, stick around. Alright, guys, so as you all know, I picked up a Switch OLED, uh, and I picked up a few accessories, if you will, for it. One thing that I wanted definitely to protect that OLED screen was a screen protector. I ordered one on Amazon. I ordered one specifically for the OLED. Uh, just a cheap one from the Amazon. Um, Screen protectors have come a long way. I realized. I don't know if you can tell on the back of this package or not, but it came with a little frame that the screen protectors are already in, so it aligns right up to the switch, and then it installs fairly easy. They come with two of them in case you mess that up. If you do have an OLED and you do plan on putting a screen protector on it, which you should, definitely look, because there's some that have rounded corners on them, and then it doesn't look right. You can see the screen protector on the screen, so get the one that has the sharp right angle corners on it, and it will cover the whole screen. You won't have that little piece at the bottom, but it doesn't. I wish that they had this in white, but they didn't, because I love the look of the white uh, dock and the white Joy-Cons. I actually put my white Joy-Cons on my version 2 Switch, because I just like the way that they look, like that white pop. But since I'm going to play my OLED in handheld mode, it's a handheld. That's why I bought it. I went ahead and picked up the Hori Split Pad Pro, which is an awesome controller, Joy-Cons, whatever. I've already got it on there. Since it is going to be my handheld rig, I'm not worried about being able to take them off and use them independently, because you can't. It does have programmable back buttons on either side. Just having like proper joysticks, like on a Pro controller or a Xbox One controller, is amazing. Having a D-pad, I wouldn't say a proper D-pad, but having a D-pad is great, and just the feel of it while you're playing it, it's awesome. I did get the black ones. They are black, and I don't know that it's going to pick up on camera, but you can see that it's almost translucent, somewhat, but it's got the red accents. I like it. I just wish they were white, but who knows? Maybe they'll come out with one. Hori, if you're watching, White Split Pad Pro, I'll buy a second one. So with that, obviously the OLED, just with the Joy-Cons, fits really snugly in standard Switch cases. And there's no way it was going to fit in a case with the Hori Split Pad Pro on there. And I didn't want to have to keep taking them off. So I did order a big boy case that the OLED fits in with the Split Pad Pro on it. Let me put it in here real quick and I'll show you. It fits nicely in there. The whole screen's covered by the pouch there, so it's protected. You've got little cutouts or indents for your joysticks. Zips up nice. And I'll slide it down in a backpack, and I think that it'll give adequate protection for my Switch if I use it traveling. So the next big purchase that I made, and I actually got a good deal on it because GameStop had a sale on it, and then of course I had trade-in and I had coupons and stuff like that. Y'all probably talked about that before. But I went ahead and picked up the Xbox Elite Series 2 controller. I like it. I like it a lot. I'll talk a little more in depth on this when I do a review of the Series X. Because they go great hand in hand. I love it. Should have picked up one a while back, but I've got one now. I really am enjoying it. So the next bit of stuff that I got, Chody Matt hooked me up, bro deal on X-Men Origins Wolverine. Bro deal being free. He picked it up at the Goodwill for 99 cents. It is a Hollywood video case though, but I'm okay with that. So glad to have that. I went to Five Below and bought some things there, such as you can't see, long mouse pad for my desk, LED light strip, and a little hanger for my headset. So I bought a few things there. When I was in there, they had NBA 2K21 on Xbox for $5. I'm not a huge basketball fan, but I like playing the occasional basketball game. So I did pick that up for $5, which is always good for a Xbox game. While I was out and about, I went to Half Price Books, and I think I give about $5 a piece for these. $5 or $6 a piece. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it wasn't far off from that. Some NES goodness. I always love adding NES stuff to the collection. Picked up Bump and Jump and Master Blaster. I'm kind of shocked that I didn't already have that in the collection. It does have a little bit of bubbling on the label, but I'm good with it. If you've not played it, definitely check it out. Sunsoft has a lot of good hits, and you don't hear a lot of people talk about Sunsoft on the NES. You hear them talk about Capcom and Konami, and of course Nintendo's first-party stuff. But Sunsoft has a lot of good games on the NES, so definitely check that out. Also, while I was in Half Price Books, I picked up a Game Informer, and it is June 2006 edition for 50 cents. You're probably thinking, why would you buy a 2006 issue of Game Informer? And it's really simple. And I'm going to do a more in-depth review on this and some other magazines that I got at some point. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it says Indiana Jones returns. LucasArts takes Indy to the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. That caught my eye. So then I flipped through the book real quick while I was there. And there's a whole article, 2 or 3 pages on Indiana Jones for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. I've not read the whole article yet, but you all can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. To my knowledge, that game never came out. We never got a Indiana Jones game on the Xbox 360 or the PS3 other than the Lego series. And I don't count those as an Indiana Jones title. But yeah, I don't recall getting one. I've not done enough research to know 100%, but I'm going to say I'm 90% sure we did not. So it would be cool just to go back through and look at this book and read this article and this write-up and just kind of think of what could have been if that game had came out. If it did not, if it did come out and I don't know about it, somebody let me know so I can buy it and play it. I'm an Indiana Jones fan. So that was all of that trip. I didn't film anything just because it's the holidays and a lot of people everywhere, and it was crazy. The rest of the stuff I got, I went shopping with my folks. Had a nice day with them, and I actually one other kind of pickup. It was an early Christmas present for my mom. She wanted me to hook it up, and make sure that it worked. So obviously, if I open it and hook it up and it works, I'm not giving it back. But she gave me this Casual Gamer 84 light display, which is really cool. I'll put some B-roll of that up here so you can see it a little closer. I really enjoy that. That's the pickup of the month. I really like that. It's really cool. So, Mom, I know you're watching. Thanks. I appreciate that. But I was out with them and I picked up a few things. I didn't film any just because it was my time with my folks. So I just didn't do it. I enjoyed the day instead, and I know that you all understand that. I picked up some NES coasters. A buddy of mine has these in his game room. He framed them. I'm actually going to use mine, and it comes with several different ones. 8 of them. I probably could have read that on the package. It says 8 different ones. But we got Metroid, Super Mario 3, Mario Bros. 2, Legend of Zelda. I wish that was the Gold Cart variant, but it's not. Excite Bike, Donkey Kong, Duck Hunt, Mario Bros. I don't remember. Did I say? I guess I did say Metroid. Metroid's the one that I've been using of late, and the reason that I picked those up is no doubt it would be cool to frame and hang on the wall. But I'll also put some pictures. I might have some B-roll that I can squeeze in here somewhere of my new desk and the new setup you see behind me. Some of you already know I've made a few things for I made something for at least one person watching and made something for another YouTuber. But I put my woodworking skills to work for myself this time and made myself a L-shaped desk. I'll get into all that and why I did that later. But if I have footage, again, I'll put it in right here. So you can kind of see what the whole desk looks like and not just the backdrop. But it does have a solid wood top. And then I do have stain and poly on it. And if I'm morning or something, or I'm filming or just doing stuff on the computer or anything like that, I usually have a cup of coffee with me. And I didn't want to set a cup of coffee on this top because then I would have a ring in my poly, and I don't want that. So why not get some NES coasters for the game room? That was a long explanation of why I bought some coasters. I should have just said, hey, I bought some coasters. So we went to Half Price Books, and I didn't pick up anything there but a VHS. It's not game related, but it is a 1990 release of the Rocky Horror Picture Show on VHS. It's a cult classic. I mean, it's entertaining to watch. One of the reasons that I picked it up is one, it's fun to watch, and two, the VHS is really cool. You can see, the label's got the red lettering and the red border. The film protector's red, and you see that the actual reels that the film's on is red too. I just thought that was cool. That was unique. The label's in really good shape. I looked at all the film. It's in good shape. So, glad to have it. And I actually, a little bonus here, if I can get this out. It has a little insert. It says, "Don't dream it, join it, Rocky Horror Picture Show." And I just found this as I was looking at this box. That's really cool. I'm going to do this, so if you all want to pause it and zoom in or whatever and read that, you're more than welcome to do so. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't even realize that was in there. I guess it just stuck up in there. This is the 15th anniversary release. Always good to pick up a new VHS. Then we went to a flea market. I usually have a lot of vendors outside, but I mean it's December and it was raining all day, so there wasn't anybody outside. And usually in like big flea markets like that, the indoor booths, the vendors look stuff up. I mean that's what they do for a living, so they're gonna know what the prices and stuff are. And I'm not saying that you can't find deals, but you usually can. There was a couple of video game booths there, and unfortunately, I just couldn't deal with them. I found a couple of they had 3 Japanese GameCubes. I don't have an Indigo GameCube, and 2 of them was Indigo, 1 of them was black. I was gonna buy the best of the Indigo ones and mod it, so then I would have a black one, a platinum, and an Indigo GameCube. I asked what they had on them. It was just the GameCube, just the system itself, no cables, controllers, or anything. $20 a piece, and that may have very well been a good deal. But I offered 15 for it, which isn't too terribly off from what he was asking. He said if I bought all 3, he'd do 15. I don't need 3 Japanese GameCubes. And he wouldn't come down. I asked about a few other things, maybe doing some bundling, and he wasn't willing to work with me, so I passed on it. And it's okay to do that, guys. Don't think that if they don't come down on a price that you have to buy it. $15 is my price, and I wasn't going above that. He also had a complete in-box copy of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. And it was not. I said, what's the price on that? And he was like $385 or something. And I just kind of looked at him. He said, well, it's complete in box. And I said, so it has the letter in it? And he was like, well, it's complete in box. I was like, so it has the letter in it? He's like, well, I'll open it up for you. And it was just the cartridge, the box, the manual. And it wasn't even the correct sleeve. It was the all black sleeve. It came with the Nintendo branded sleeve, or the dust sleeve. So if you all want to know, in fact, what a complete in-box copy of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out looks out, go over to my boy Jason at Jason's House of Fun and Video Games. I will actually link him down below in the description. Go over, check his channel out. I'll link that specific video. He does an unboxing. He got him a copy, letter, inserts. It's actually complete. So that guy was asking way too much for stuff anyway. He wasn't willing to work with me on prices, so I walked away. I did also find a PlayStation 5 there. I did not buy it because it was $1,200. One thing that I did pick up from the guy that was asking $1,200 for the PS5 for $1, and I didn't really need to do that, but it's kind of cool. I kind of want to put it in. I think this was a Pizza Hut or something or another. I'll have to put it in and see. But it's a PS2 Holiday 2004 demo disc. And since it is, the holidays, I figured I would pick it up. So it's supposed to have Ratchet and Clank, Up Your Arsenal, Jak 3, Off-Road Fury 3, Killzone, Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, Area 51, Silent Hill 4, The Room, Prince of Persia 2, Star Wars Battlefront, Ace Combat 5 demos on it. So that's cool for $1. If I get some entertainment out of it, that's all that matters. Then we went to Nostalgic Video Games in Florence, Kentucky. That was a whole other adventure too, but I did pick up a few things there. I think I give $5 for one game, and I think I give $14 for the other. But I picked up Mission Impossible on the NES, some more NES goodness. And I don't think that I had it. I've not looked yet. It was one of them that I got an issue of Nintendo Power, and they had like a write up in there and the maps and stuff, and it intrigued me, so I wanted to play it. But I couldn't remember if I got it or not. So for $5, I picked that up. And then this one, I can contribute to Linda, aka Gamer Girl. As you all know, I'm doing my 24 Days of Christmas. She sent in 2 games, Kung Fu and Popeye. So $15. I think it was like $14.99. So $15. I picked up a copy of Popeye. It is 5-screw, black label. That's a good price on it. I think it goes for like $21 or something like that. But glad to have that to the collection. Definitely going to play some more of that. So Linda, thank you for that. I appreciate it. The last thing I picked up was a copy of Nintendo Power. I do like that they put their Nintendo Powers in sleeves. I think I give $5 for this. So they got me $1.50 over the retail price. They put them in sleeves, and they'll put a sticker on it that says that it includes the poster and inserts, which is really cool for them to do. So without having to flip through a bunch of them. But it has a sticker on it. They've already inspected it, and it's got everything in there. I believe it's from 1991 or 92. July of 92. So really glad to have that. It's in pretty decent shape. I've recently got in to collect the Nintendo Power. Like, I'm not going for a complete Nintendo Power collection or anything. I like the really kind of my soft spots for the NES era Nintendo Powers. I like the Super Nintendo 16-bit era as well. But it's just cool looking through these and getting that nostalgia dump. It's awesome. You can look back through them and find some games that maybe you missed out on, some games you forgot about. Prime example, I was playing this last night. Panic Restaurant. I know it's an expensive game. I know it's on some people's top list. I'd never played it until last night. And I enjoyed it, so I definitely look forward to playing some more of that. But it's got all the maps in here for that. Just a lot of cool stuff in here. So I definitely want to do kind of a review of these down the road. But glad to add another Nintendo Power to the collection. Alright guys, we're at 23 minutes. So I've been talking for a while. So I'm going to let you all go. Thank you for watching. Thank you for letting me talk about everything I picked up this month. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. We will see you all. Actually, we will see you all tomorrow. So tune in. 24 Days of Christmas. Bye.